I'll be looking at very key sensitive areas towards why ideas don't scale up to the outcome stage, why ideas die. The first thing you need to understand is ideas are like a seed. An idea is like a seed. It's in its potency form. The idea is in its potency form. There are factors that kills ideas faster. So this is why a lot of people are frustrated, because it's looking like you're trying something and it's not working. There are reasons why these ideas don't cross over into the next phase. Once an idea comes, it starts processing into the conversion stage, thereby moving to the last stage, which is the outcome. So these are the stages ideas pass through. So first of all, an idea which is a seed-like form must pass through the conversion stage. From there, it moves to the outcome. So if you try to move an idea to an outcome, it dies. That idea dies and never survives. But if it passes through the conversion stage, thereby moving to an outcome, that idea survives. So these are the steps an idea must pass through. So any idea that comes to your head, it has to enter the conversion stage. The conversion stage of an idea is the powerhouse. It's where things are being tried. So what happens in the conversion stage? The first thing that happens in the conversion stage is analysis. Too much analysis weakens an idea. So at the conversion stage, you don't spend much time analyzing the idea. The moment you do that, you kill the potency of that idea faster, that it will not survive the next stage, which is the output. So when you spend more time analyzing an idea over and over again, you're weakening the potency of that idea. Mind you, an idea is in a seed-like form, so it has to pass through the conversion stage. The processes that requires, what are the processes? The processes that involves strategies. What strategies are you putting in place to ensure that ideas scale up to the next level? You have one direction, one idea, but you are permitted to have multiple strategies, because one strategy would not scale up, will not sustain or carry the weight of an idea. And this is where most people miss it. They have just one strategy for an idea. It doesn't work that way. Your strategy must be multiple. You must think outside the box. You must ask yourself, if one strategy does not work, what is my alternative route that I can use to ensure I aim at or I get to where I want to be? So your strategy can be more than 5. And once you try a strategy and it doesn't work, that is a build-up that you can use to duplicate the outcome of an idea. So I would say success is not necessarily the outcome. Success is the process, which is the conversion stage, is the process towards an idea. That is the actual success. So any success that you cannot duplicate, then the first one or the former one you did was probably a mistake or it happened by chance. So you should be able to document those processes that led to an outcome. Now, so the strategies you employ, if you employ a good strategy and it worked, document the pattern you used, document it and turn it into a principle. And that's how success is. Success is based on principles. These principles are more or less like testing a strategy in a laboratory. So when you test it, you can then come out with a policy or a philosophy that governs any outcome, so that you can probably duplicate these outcomes at ease and also pass it out to people that necessarily are going, or people that are going through such challenge. So these are the processes at which an idea can successfully come to the limelight. So build strategy. The characteristics of the conversion stage is the strategy. So build strategy. Strategies answer the question of how. So when you build strategies, viable strategies, multiple strategies, testing them, and you can come up with a policy or an outcome, a roadmap that others can learn from. If you do this and follow these processes, you will notice that your ideas will not just die. And for doing that, you need to take cognizance of the fact that too much analysis weakens the potency of an idea. When you analyze, you brainstorm too much. Once an idea comes, immediately build a strategy, build systems of strategy, and then this will guide you towards leading to an outcome. Most ideas have died during the conversion stage because it takes brain power, it takes strength, it takes good strategy to convert what is in your head for people to see. So that conversion stage is what is actually the process, and that is success. So you can conceive an idea, it can die in your head if you jump into an outcome immediately. It can also die in your head if you are not using the right strategy. It can also die in your head if you are analyzing it too much. So once it comes, provide viable strategies so you can convert that idea into an outcome. Be it business, be it finance, be it growth, be it mental development, name any areas that you need. Any idea that comes to you has the potency of changing your life. So, how many ideas have you slept on? How many ideas have you discarded? Well, pick them up, awaken them, reform them, restructure them, and follow these processes. Mind you, an idea is always like a seed. It's a seed-like form. You have to plant it. You have to water it. The process of watering it gives you the conversion stage, and from the conversion, which is the process, it leads to an outcome. Now, this analogy is strictly my own intellectual property. Decided to put it out there for those struggling with converting their ideas into the limelight. And I'll be glad if you apply this and it works. Drop in the comment section if you've not liked my video. Please do well to like, subscribe, and of course drop your comment on how this will help you. My name is Gideon Etim, and I'm the clarity guy. I bring clarity to gray areas that are not necessarily talked about. Thank you.